Do you want to be able to beat Honor Mode? Well, I have the best class for you. Today, I'm going to show you guys how to build a really optimized monk that at max level, full build, can do anywhere between 50 to 100 damage per hit. Even at my level right now, I do between 30 and 50 per hit. And I am level 8, I believe, and I just got into Act 3 on my Honor Mode. So I recommend either Harlack, Asterion, or if you want to do you can do an Orc. Because an Orc, whenever you roll an attack, if you roll 1, you can re-roll it. I don't know if it works for unarmed strikes, though. So if it doesn't, use Karlach, because the soul coins, the fire gets added twice per hit. And then Asterion has if you use Asterion, you will be getting him to ascend because you get that 1d10, which is really good. So here are the stats. You're going to start out with Monk. I do not recommend starting out with Rogue because you're only going to take 3 levels of Rogue. And you want to get Tavern Brawler as soon as possible. So don't worry about strength, because what you're going to do is you're going to make a potion crafter hireling and just craft a bunch of potions of Cloud Giant Strength or buy them every time you see them. You want your dex to be the highest. You want Constitution to be in between Wisdom, because there's a piece of gear that lets you add your Wisdom modifier to your unarmed attacks. And then whatever, I picked Charisma just because I think it fits Asterion. But here are the stats: 8 Strength, 17 Dex, 14 Constitution, 8 Intelligence, 16 Wisdom, and 10 Charisma. And then proficiencies, it doesn't really matter. You can still keep him the rogue aesthetic. So we'll level him up. As you can see, I'm in Act 3. So you hit Monk level 2. You don't really have to do anything. You can skip that. Monk level. I recommend Wave the Open Hand. It works good with any kind of. You could do. If you do any of them, you can do Drunken Master or Wave the Open Hand. I do not do Shadows, 4 elements. The only reason I pick Wave the Open Hand is because you have this topple, and I don't use a staff. I use the Cephalopocalypse dagger, and you can use, when you topple someone, you sneak attack, you do 25 extra damage, and it also silences them, and they can use their second bonus action to stun them. But that will be more into the later build, so Wave the Open Hand, except then you get to the speed. You're going to pick Tavern Brawler, which allows you to, when you make an arm strike or use an improvised weapon or throw something, your strength modifier is added to the damage and attack roll an additional time. So it's added twice, basically. I recommend putting it in Constitution since you're going to be relying on potions. And then this will be right. So you can either level up all the way to level 9 as Monk, or you can do what I do and then go to about here, level up, and then go Rogue. I messed up. Oops. Doing that too fast. Sorry. Okay. Steve. Okay. Steve. So right now you can see I'm level 8. So now, with this 3rd level of Rogue, you have, basically, you can dash, disengage, bonus action, but you have an additional bonus action. And then, the rest is going to be into Monk, right? So now, you can use your strikes with different abilities. So, as you can see, right now, without a potion equipped, my Fury of Blows does 26 to 48 damage. It will be more once I get a potion equipped. Now for items. You can do this with how you want, basically. But since my dex is 15, I got 1 from Auntie Ethel's Boon, 2 from Cat's Grace, and then 2 from class. So, you get the Graceful Cloth, which is, I believe, in the near the Githyanki Creche. You have this Cloak of Protection, just for extra AC, until you find a better cloak that may fit the build you want. I think this is in Last Light. You get these from Last Light if you give Damien some, I think it's Infernal Alloy. And this is really good because your unarmed attacks and weapon attacks get boosted. And then these are from when you're going from Act 2 to Act 3, you can deal additional damage equal to your Wisdom modifier. So when I hit level, let's see, I'm level 9, so 7, 8. So I'll get 1 more feat. What I'm going to do is just bump this to 18 and then try to find anything that doesn't replace what I already have. Maybe replace this. And then get my armor class to my wisdom modifier to like 19, 20. So that's a +4 or +5. Still helps, right? And then I have this sentient amulet from Grimforge. I just have it simply for the key restoration. I have this Acoustic Band, which is from the Mykonoi colony, and it just adds 2 extra damage to my weapon attacks. And then I have obviously that, and I just have that on there simply to sneak into battle and stuff. You can, if you want, replace those gauntlets with the Bracers of Defense if you would rather have a higher AC. But if you use your hirelings correctly to buff your characters, you can get a AC of 20 with Asterion because of Warding Bond. And then if you cast Haste, then it's 23. Going on to weapons, there is the Sorcerer Dagger, however you say it, and then this dagger. I don't think it really matters which one you attack with. However, I am not entirely sure when I hit someone with this in my offhand as a bonus action if it still silences them. So I just move this here so I can use my sneak attack with it, because I simply just have this equipped for the reduce the number you need to roll a critical hit by 1, can stack, and it lets me reroll my dice when I roll damage 2 or less. And it lets me take the highest. And it also gives me advantage when lightly or heavily obscured targets when using this blade. So that is about it. I think I will... Let me see if I have any Heal Giant potions. I don't think I do currently. Otherwise, I was going to show y'all what it... I do not, sadly. Let me check my...
Certainly.
My bin real quick. See if I can maybe show y'all. Because otherwise, I'm going to have to do like a bunch of dialogue. Because I just got to Act 3. I don't. Sorry about that, guys. But assume... I don't even know if it definitely does add it once I drink it. So just assume that it would go up to 31 through 55. And then once you get Ascended Asterion, that adds an extra D10. And then there's a bunch of other things you can add that lets you add it, like Booming Blade. If I have it, I don't think I have it on me. But it really, this build works for anything, really. Any type. If you want, like Karlach, you can eat a soul coin and then also do that. Or if you want an Asterion that doesn't ascend, Karlach, you can eat a soul coin and then also do that. Or if you want an Asterion that doesn't ascend, you'll just take less damage. But even the stunning melee unarmed is 13 to 24, which if you're stunning people and I think I'm through 20 damage, that's really good. I think I used mainly Asterion in my battle with Merkel. I just kept everyone hitting out the little, handling the little skeletons, and it took me 15 minutes, probably, only because he kept stunning Asterion. But that's about it, guys. I will post more Baldur's Gate content, more D&D content. I know that I said that I was gonna post more gym stuff tomorrow. However, I've been extremely busy. I had to help a friend move yesterday, and then I had D&D, and it's been fun. But I hope to get on it soon. Anyway, comment, subscribe, your thoughts down below, I suppose. I think unless anyone wants a specific build, I know a really powerful, I guess, Necromancer build that like I did with my last Honor Mode run. That basically was not the front, well, the front liner, because all my summons went out in front of me, and I just focused on healing my allies in the back. But sorry for the random rambling. Again, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you all later. Peace.